Hello, family of Rotary in Oconomowoc. Congratulations on the 100th anniversary of your club. For 100 years, your club has been a gift to the community and to the world by the service you provide. You're showing the magic of Rotary with every project you undertake, every member you induct, and every dollar you donate to our Rotary Foundation. Best wishes to you for another 100 years of sharing the magic of Rotary.
This year, Oconomowoc turns 150 years old, and they're making a time capsule. And this video is going inside of it, but not just as a recap of 100 years of Rotary, but as a reflection of who we are, what we've become, and the kind of future we hope to build upon. When I was asked to make this video, I thought, no problem, I do this for a living. Take a couple of interviews, slap some B-roll together, bada boom, anniversary video! After sifting through all of these videos and seeing pictures of guys who look like they invented taxes, I didn't just see history, I saw change. I saw the kind of change that doesn't shout. I saw the change that happens week after week, project after project. The kind of change that happens with one person just showing up. I watched people giving their time, their talent, their heart. Not because somebody asked them to, but because they believed in a bigger purpose. This is more than just a record of the past. It's a reminder of what's possible. It's a reminder of change, the kind of change we choose together. To better understand who we are, we have to understand where we came from. The year is 1925. Mount Rushmore was just approved for construction. The Great Gatsby is being released. And locally, we're getting a new Chase Bank.
The Oconomowoc Club was started, its first meeting or charter night was in the hotel right in downtown Oconomowoc. The club's number at that time was given as 1967. And the reason for that is the four corners downtown represented where Highway 67 and Highway 19 crossed. These are people who are very important in the community. And these are people that have to be sponsored in and then voted in and approved to be a member. There was some fundraising events, but it's not like we are doing now.
A lot has changed for sure, but one thing that hasn't changed is our dedication to Oconomowoc.
We have the oldest troop backing in the state, and certainly the oldest troop in Oconomowoc Troop 12, which has always set the direction right off the bat that we were going to be very strongly directional towards youth activities.
The stuff that makes me cry is always the PTSA award, and it stirs me to do other things, spurs us all on to encourage people who may not have some of the advantages that a lot of the other kids have.
Now it's called the Lyle Neeb Perseverance Award, meaning that the student who's selected has persevered in spite of all odds of every kind during their high school career. And to have the advisors and administration identify that student is really what Rotary is about.
To be able to tell a student that really has had a lot of negative things happen to them, negative things that like life hasn't always been fair to them, to be able to say, hey, we recognize this in you, and this amazing community organization wants to recognize you and celebrate the success you've had despite all of life's obstacles. And some of those obstacles, when you think about that, these high school kids, they're 18 years old, and what they have gone through in those 18 years, some of us will never experience in a lifetime, but they've been through a lot, and they're only teenagers.
I mean, it's really almost to the point of disgusting when you go to an honors assembly and the same 2 or 3 people are constantly getting up to get another award and another bunch of money or whatever. And I'm thinking, this isn't right.
Well, I'll ask you, what is the Lyle Neeb Perseverance Award or scholarship? What does that mean to you?
It's hard to say. I was just so proud to be able to be part of it. Sorry, kind of lose it sometimes.
I guess you would say anything that we do attempts to bring out the best in an individual, a school, a community. That's Rotary.
I think that that's what Rotary is. It's not only in the club, but the outreach of what you can do and touch bases.
100 years from now, I hope you see much more than just faces and projects that are being done. I hope you see heart. Because everyone in these pictures and everyone in these videos is trying to do good for our city and is willing to sacrifice their time, talent, and their treasure to do so. We've changed philosophies as a club. We've changed locations as a club. Well, one thing remains. We have a guy named Ramon who loves to sing.
From the mountains, through the prairies, R-O-T-A-R-Y, that spells Rotary.
Kevin, did you know that originally the spouses were Rotarians? And some of the spouses were really behind the scenes leaders even back then.
Congress had met in Washington and came up with the idea that holding our membership to men only was discriminatory.
What kind of changes did bringing in women do?
My first reaction to that is that it caused the members of the club to sit up and take notice, look to their laurels, because immediately upon the first women joining the club, we saw people who were very enthusiastic, and they accepted assignments, and they went ahead and did it. And quite a few of the other members who have sometimes been sitting back and doing little or nothing suddenly realized, well, if I'm going to be a part of the club, I've got to shape up.
As the first woman, being that the Supreme Court said I should be in Rotary, that's okay with me. That idea of the need to share and give, that's intrinsic. It's an element in every soul to want to care for one another.
Everybody relates and wants the better world, and this has been such a unique city to be able to do that.
One of the greatest things I think our kids recognize is when they say, what's one of the best things about Oconomowoc High School? It's how much we have community partners that believe in us.
I think it almost goes without saying that the more exposure any of us have to other cultures, to other people, it changes our attitudes in every area of life. And I think that maybe is the ultimate way world peace comes about, not through politics, not through war, but through people becoming alerted and understanding. We're really a part of something important, part of something that can change life for literally everyone. And I think that also underscores the fact that we can do an awful lot locally when we do work together.